When you cross the age of 70, something interesting happens. You suddenly begin to see life a little differently. The rush to do everything slows down. The small things, the morning sunshine through the window, a neighbor's smile, the smell of fresh tea, become more noticeable. But here's the thing. For decades, many of us have relied on our families for our happiness, our health, and even our sense of peace. We've believed, if my children are near, if my family loves me, I'll be okay. And yes, family is a blessing. But depending entirely on them for your well-being can leave you feeling hurt, disappointed, and sometimes, very lonely. That's why experts in healthy aging now say that after a certain point, you need other strong pillars in your life, things you can rely on even if your family isn't always there. So today, we're talking about the 5 most important things seniors must rely on instead of family, backed by science, packed with real-life examples, and designed to help you find joy, health, and peace on your own terms. Let's get started. 1. Rely on a strong social network, beyond family. Here's the truth, loneliness is one of the most dangerous conditions for older adults. The National Institute on Aging warns that chronic loneliness increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, depression, and even early death. But here's the good news, your social network doesn't have to be just family. Think about Margaret, 74, who lives in a small town in England. Her children are spread across different countries, busy with their own lives. But Margaret doesn't feel isolated. Every Wednesday, she meets her book club. Fridays, she volunteers at a community kitchen. Sundays, she has tea with her neighbors. And here's the fascinating part, according to a 2019 study published in the Journals of Gerontology, older adults who regularly engage with friends and community members report higher levels of life satisfaction than those who only interact with family. Why? Because friends and community ties are chosen relationships. They're built on shared interests, not obligation. These bonds often carry less tension and more positivity. So, here's a practical step for you. Join a local club or activity group. Volunteer once a week, libraries, animal shelters, food banks, schools always need help. Stay connected with old friends, even a simple, thinking of you, call makes a difference. Remember, you're not replacing your family. You're adding extra pillars of support. 2. Rely on your own physical strength. I know what some of you are thinking, at my age. My knees ache, my back hurts, what strength are you talking about? But here's the thing, research from Harvard Medical School shows that maintaining muscle strength after 70 dramatically reduces the risk of falls, boosts independence, and even improves mood. Let's take the example of James, 78, from Texas. At 72, he could barely climb a flight of stairs without losing his breath. His doctor warned him that his mobility would keep declining unless he made a change. James started walking every morning, then added light strength training with resistance bands. 6 years later, he can walk 2 miles, garden for hours, and still carry his groceries without help. The message is clear, your physical strength is your freedom. Relying on others for every little task can lead to a loss of confidence. But building even a little extra strength makes daily life easier and keeps you in control. Scientific proof. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Medicine found that seniors with higher muscle mass had a 40% lower risk of hospitalization over a 10-year period. So, take short daily walks. Do gentle exercises, yoga, tai chi, or swimming. Keep your balance training strong, practice standing on one leg for 10 seconds at a time. Your body will thank you, and so will your independence. 3. Rely on a purpose that's bigger than yourself. This one is huge. After retirement, many people feel like their job in life is done. But the truth is, having a sense of purpose is like oxygen for your mental and physical health. In Japan, they call it ikigai, a reason to get up in the morning. It might be gardening, mentoring young people, painting, teaching a skill, or caring for animals. Take the case of Aisha, 76, from Pakistan. After her husband passed, she fell into depression. Then one day, her neighbor asked if she could help teach local girls how to read and write. Within months, Aisha was holding daily lessons in her courtyard. "Those girls saved my life," she says. "They gave me a reason to wake up." Research backs this up. A 2019 study in JAMA Network Open followed over 6,000 adults over 70 and found that those with a strong sense of purpose had a lower risk of death over the next decade, regardless of income, health, or family involvement. So if you've been feeling empty, start small. Ask yourself, what did I always enjoy doing but never had time for? Is there someone I can help, a person, an animal, a cause? What skills or knowledge can I pass on? Purpose is personal. But once you find it, it's one of the most powerful sources of peace you'll ever have. 4. Rely on financial stability you control. Money isn't everything, but let's be honest, it's a lot easier to feel peaceful when you're not constantly worried about it. And here's where many seniors make a painful mistake, relying too much on family for financial support. That can lead to awkwardness, guilt, and sometimes even strained relationships. Instead, you need a financial setup that allows you to cover your essentials and some pleasures without having to ask. This might mean downsizing to a smaller home, selling in used assets, living within a realistic budget, exploring senior discounts and benefits programs. Consider Carlos, 72, from Spain. When his wife passed, he realized their large apartment was too expensive to maintain. He sold it, moved into a smaller, sunny one-bedroom, and used the extra money to fund travel and hobbies. "I went from barely affording bills to being able to take my grandchildren to the beach," he says. A 2018 report from the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College found that seniors with even a modest emergency fund had significantly lower rates of depression than those who depended entirely on others. Peace of mind isn't about being rich, it's about knowing you can take care of yourself. 5. Rely on your emotional resilience. Life after 70 comes with its share of losses. Friends pass away, health changes, family moves far away. The ability to adapt, to find joy even in change, is called emotional resilience, and it's one of the most important things you can build. You might think resilience is something you're either born with or not, but research shows it's a skill you can strengthen. For example, Maria, 81, lost her husband of 55 years. At first, she was crushed. But she began practicing gratitude journaling, writing down 3 small blessings every day. Over time, she noticed her focus shifting from what she'd lost to what she still had. According to a 2021 study in Psychology and Aging, older adults who practiced positive reframing, seeing challenges in a new light, reported better overall mental health than those who didn't. To build resilience, practice daily gratitude. Stay curious, try new hobbies, foods, or skills. Accept that change is part of life, but so is growth. Your family will always be a part of your story. But after 70, your happiness, health, and peace can't depend on them alone. Instead, build these 5 pillars. 1. A strong, loving social network. 2. Physical strength that keeps you independent. 3. A purpose that makes you excited to wake up. 4. Financial stability you control. 5. Emotional resilience to weather life's storms. When you rely on these, you become your own source of joy and security. And here's the beautiful part, it often makes your relationship with family even better, because you're not coming from a place of need, but from a place of strength. So take a deep breath. Look around. And start building the life you deserve, one pillar at a time.